Good morning. We're here. We're sprinting. Well, soon. Welcome to Writer's Right, where you give us an hour, us meaning you and me, and I'll give you two 25-minute writing sprints to advance your work. Let's see. Gotta get my music. Where's my music? I had not logged off, so it came to me. I am looking for a logo. Oh, these are some interesting royalty-free music. I like futuristic. Smooth jazz sounds more the thing. Here we go. It's a new one. Well, I think I've used it before. Alrighty. We'll see if it turns into, it's got little possibly commercials in it. It might not work. All right, I'm getting it together. How about you? Wednesday, hump day, traditionally. Let's see. What do we think? If it's working. Is this where, I need a technician, someone in the booth? Oh, there I am. Yep. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can. All right. We've got the music. We've got Coffee Wednesday. I have to admit, I had coffee Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. I'm like, I'm just going to have coffee one day a week. And then it was like, okay, I can have decaf, whenever I want. And then it's like, who am I fooling? Of course, I voice this stuff to my husband, and he's really good at just laughing at me going, why are you doing this? It's just you. I'm like, yeah, it's just me. He doesn't care if I have coffee. Only you guys have to deal with me. Hey, morning, Sergio. You can hear me. Yay. Good to see you. Let's see. Let me sign into the chat. Sergio, do you like coffee? Oh, it's the smell of it. Whoever created the Barnes and Noble stores and they combined two great smells, brand new books and coffee, it's brilliant. I also like used bookstores. They smell really good too. A little musty sometimes, but there's some great used bookstores in New York. Wish I could go see them. All right, let's see. Let me. All right, is that coming up? Yes, good. Everything seems to be working. We love it. Good morning. I hope you've brought something fun and good for your creative juices to work on. I have. Of course, this was supposed to be my week of all I'm going to do is work on my book and get it done. Did I? I think you know me well enough to know that I am attracted to shiny little objects in the shape of ideas. And I actually sat down on that dinosaur computer over there. It's just a mini Mac, but I've had it forever. And I finally fixed this half-hour TV pilot. I finally went through the whole thing, which, it's only a half hour. It's like a 22-minute script or 22-page script. So anyway, I was just trying to get it together to send to my writing partner. So that's what I did yesterday. But it's done. I got something completed. Oh, I got accounts for my content creation. Woohoo! Oh, good. English, coffee, and chicken. Ooh, you just maybe give me flashes of Roscoe's Waffle House, or what is this just called Roscoe's? I don't know if it's anywhere but LA, but it's chicken and waffle place. It's delicious. Now you made me hungry. Everything goes with coffee. Really. Could you think of a food that wouldn't be great with coffee? I can't. Mostly because coffee is a good after eating drink too, you know, to settle the stomach. So, all right, we must work and be serious today because I've got to. It's because it's hump day, literally, for my writing. I'm finishing this book, and I was really last night. I went to bed with the idea that I had to settle on my twist ending, and I was hoping that the brain was going to work while I was sleeping. We'll see, because at the moment I don't have the answer, but I must kick around some options. So, as I do that, I wish you well, and I hope you have a little great writing sprint. We're going to jump into it. Sergio, are you writing today, or are you going to go to the lake and paint? All is good. Creativity breeds creativity. So let's get started. On your mark, get set, write. We are on the clock. Let's see, Sergio says, the only 2 words you knew in English. Oh, wow. I'm impressed, my friend. I know probably 2 words in German. I probably need 2 words in Spanish. El polo? El café? No, I'm making up this. When I was a kid, I was at a Mexican restaurant with friends, all adults, and they were being funny and saying El Burro, which of course is not even how you say a beer, but they were being stupid Americans. And we were in America, we were in Texas, and when they came around to me, I said El Milko. And they all laughed, and thus began my need to make people laugh, which is why I'm writing mystery. There's a lot of humor in my mystery. Oh, I'll give you that. Anyway, happy writing, happy creating, happy editing. I'm like, where's my mouse? I forgot I had to plug it in. It died. I knew that last night and I forgot to do it. Oh well. Luckily, there's a mouse pad. There's 2 ways to skin a mouse. A digital or computer-y mouse, right? All right. These royalty-free tunes sound very much like the other one I go to. Oh yeah, let me do a shout out to this channel. Stream of Melodies. Cool. Street. I need a T in there. You know, jazz just sort of makes you feel like you're cool. The writer nerd in me is just like, yeah, I listen to jazz. I'm cool. Hey, if you don't believe me, watch the movie La La Land. There definitely was a subliminal message in there that few people like jazz, hence they were not as cool as the guy in it that liked jazz. I'm blanking on his name. But there you have it. Emma Stone was in it. And what's the other guy's name? Anyway, you know who I mean. Ryan somebody Ryan. He's like all those guys. There's a lot of guys like him. They all kind of look alike, but he's the pouty one. And he does it the best. I'm going to have to Google who he is now because I feel bad. I can't remember. More coffee. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, you're right. I was Pollo, not Polo. Marco Polo. No, Pollo. Yeah, the Y. I'm sorry. See, I think I use Duolingo. You know that app that teaches you? Yeah. And I lived a year in Italy, which of course has nothing to do with learning Spanish properly. But for some reason, that's what came to mind. All right, we're working now. No more of me butchering any language. If you could hear my accent, I guess I remember my brother. He took German in college for a language. He had to take a language. And he was in Texas, and he used to just crack up at how all these Texas accent people were speaking. Guten Tag, wie geht's es Ihnen? Because their accent. I'm lucky to be able to speak and write in English is, I think, the upshot of that. I would love to speak a language well. But it's just not, I hate to say it's not a skill I have, but it's not. But I feel like language at least is something, like anything, you could learn it. I actually believe you can learn to write too. I know some people don't. I think you can learn to write because if you have a desire to do anything, there is someone out there that will teach you. And I don't know, I think desire sometimes matters more than innate skill. I think it's obviously much easier to write if you love it, just like anything that you want to do with your life. If you love it, it's much easier. But yeah, I was not born with the language gene. I was born with the writing gene, which I'll take that. I have lived in enough countries where I should be better at speaking the language. I'm probably just better at can't actually speak a language. You do a lot of pointing. It doesn't help. So I'm impressed, Sergio, that you can actually speak and write in 2 languages. And you probably could do Italian. You probably get by in Italian. Have you ever tried that? Those Romance languages have a lot of similarities. Because I know when I lived in Italy, a friend visited and she spoke Spanish. And she could actually speak to people. They understood each other. But I always had the feeling in Europe that the odds are you could really run across a lot of people that understood several languages, even if they weren't fluent in it. They, because of their close proximity of all those countries, they grew up with a lot more experience. So I'm really good at Canadian. I can speak Canadian. Yeah, I married a Canadian, so I'm totally bilingual. All right. I do have to fix something. I got a notice today from my Pod Ranger website of a post I put up there. And it had 2 typos in it. Oh man, I really need to proof my work better. I was just like, cringe. Luckily, not many people follow that website yet. It was one I started to promote my any podcasts I do, so they take a while to build up. But let's fix that. Let's see. Posts. Yes, that's the one I want. I posted the good information. I think I passed it on here. I didn't tell anybody. I could tell you guys here. Okay, this word is the, not there. And not icon, iconic festival. All right, update. So, yeah, you guys knew the whole horror story of I was trying to get something done for a contest, and it was the Tribeca Film Festival. So, all right, my error is complete. I mean, seriously, it's like a 250 word post, not even that long, probably 150. And I had 2 typos. Okay, I gotta restart this music because it's, I know I didn't use it a second time. It's because it's only 46 minutes. Good point, Sergio. All right. Focusing. I say that every time, don't I? I just like talking to you guys. Can't blame me. You're fascinating. All right. It's a delay tactic, and I need something big to happen. I have an explosion. It's like when I write these, it opens up with the climatic scene, and then I basically flash back to the whole story, and then I go back to the scene I started with. It's just a bookend thing I started when I began the series, and I like it because mysteries, to me, some of the cozy mysteries I've read especially, start really slow, and they're very much setting up the world and all that. And I like a little more action suspense. And while the flashback thing isn't, the most current device, it works in this setting because at least you know where you're going. But as a writer, I always write that first, and I have no clue where I'm going. I can always change it, of course, because, nobody's read it yet. Except my critique group. I do that to them all the time. I'm like, oh, by the way, now, I've changed the name of this character to this character. And they're like, okay. Oh, and you remember that opening I did? That doesn't happen. This happens. And they were like, oh, okay. That's what happens with a work in progress. Can you tell the coffee's kicking in? Yeah, I can. I need it. I need a surprise ending. I need that twist. Let's think on that. Come on, brain. What happens? All right, it's gonna come to me. Oh, see you later, Sergio. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, all right. Fingers crossed. I hope the test comes out negative. Thanks for tuning in, man. Look forward to seeing you on Friday. Take care, Sergio. I think I'm on to something here. Let's see. We did the first writing sprint. Doot doot. How'd you do? Save your work. Why does my music suddenly sound very loud? How'd you do? Let's see. I forgot to look at my word count. I would say I added a few hundred words when inspiration finally hit, and I'll be finishing off this portion of I'm in chapter 8. How did that happen? Well, thinking about it, I should be in chapter 10, but yeah, I just had a little thought. Still haven't figured out the twist, but I'm getting there. Okay. Yes. What things do you do to get yourself thinking on a problem, to get that breakthrough? I kind of brainstorm with myself, and that's what I will have to do here shortly. But yeah, at least I finally opened the floodgates on writing something. I hope your progress was equally... Oh, the timer kept going. Wait for us. We're not ready yet. Timers. My favorite little timer. But yeah, it has begun, the process. Yeah, today I feel a breakthrough coming on for my finale scene. It's hard to let it go now that I'm thinking about it. But anyway, I hope all is well in your part of the world. Nothing really new going on here. It's just like the same stuff. I have life has been good once the internet came back on. That's been really good. You just take it for granted, I wonder how many other things you take for granted. I know I was on this kick. I heard something about how you should just be nicer to yourself. So I'm actually pretty nice to myself. But, we all have that inner critic. And I think writers are no exception to that. So, yeah. Be nicer to yourself. Especially don't poke yourself in the face. Be nicer to yourself the rest of this week. Say nice things to yourself. Yeah, that's the thought process that since I heard that, I'm like, okay, I'll try. I love you, Anne. You're a really good writer, and you deserve coffee. That really sounds facetious, doesn't it? But yeah. So that was a thing this week. Some inner positivity about how great I am. As writers, the upside of doing that is, as writers, we are very alone a lot with our time. Now, I don't mind it, but I do think it's been nice. No reason you shouldn't make yourself smile once in a while. Thanks, Sergio. I'll be okay. It's just you and me today. A lot of people watch this after. So, I do it when it can work for my time. But it's okay. You don't have to, you don't have to hold my hand. Wednesdays are the hump day for most people. And I know that the other regulars, usually Wednesday's a tough day. But thank you, Sergio, for wanting to be here. But you don't... You don't have to forego your day, because you are definitely on a different time zone, right? So I'm going to get everybody, which just means at the moment just me, I'm going to get me writing as I continue those positive and thoughts. But thanks, Serge. I appreciate you. And I'm going to focus on my writing so you can feel comfortable that I'm okay. All right, guys, for those of you out there playing along, hi. On the mark, get to set. Right. There. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. Alrighty. I was somewhere. Something was happening. My character was just like, boom. She was definitely dropping the mic. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't like my hair over there. Ah, that's better. Oh, by the way, The Assassin, book 2. This is my friend Edie. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. It's a very fun YA urban fantasy aspects. There's ghosts and stuff, but it's it's based actually in Las Vegas. It's interesting. And since I know her, I know some of the locations. I've been there. She doesn't really call them by that, but I know what they are. Okay, I was somewhere. I am back. When you hear a noise in the house and you know you're the only one here, that's the beginning of a great, scary thing. I think it was the fridge, which disturbs me then. Oh, it could have been outside. There's a truck. I don't know. All right, never mind. I'm fine. I always have my karate to fall back on. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, shoot. I hit something. Coffee's gone. It's so sad. We did it again. It reset again. Hey, how did you do? Woo woo. All right, let's see. Finish that last thought. Save your work. Where did I get? Okay. I'm on a roll. Got to keep writing when that happens, right? And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going. Right. Sometimes it takes me a whole writing sprint to get into it, or maybe a writing sprint and a half, like something like that. Anyway, guys, we've done it. We've done 2 writing sprints in an hour. Woo woo! Feel proud of yourself. I see someone just joined me. I'm sorry you've gotten here at the end, but these do record, and you can watch them at your leisure and continue to have a buddy, me, to come along and be your virtual companion as you also get that brain working and spew out the wonderful creativity that exists within all of us. Yeah, that's quite a visual. Anyway, thanks for joining me. And if you hit the notification button below and follow my channel, also, you'll be notified when I go live, and hopefully you can join me next time. I do these writing sprints every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday starting at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you have to do the math for your time zone. But like I said, you can always come and watch an old recording. This is what we do every time. There are 2 25-minute writing sprints, so they're always current in that sense to get you writing, and whatever form that takes, whether editing or outlining or just putting those words on the page. Come here and do that. I do. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you. It's not a two-way mirror, so no, I can't actually see you. But you know what I mean. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you next time. Stay safe, be creative. Bye.